Hey guys, this is Mom Made. This is my CVS couponing haul for the week of March 10th through the 16th, 2019. So this is probably the biggest CVS haul I've done in quite a long time. So I did split this up in two transactions to pay less out of pocket. My first transaction, I started to get nervous because I looked at the little credit card machine screen thing, and my total was like $108, and that's before she scanned my coupons and all the load to card ones, and I was like, oh my word. But when all my extra care bucks came off, my coupons, everything, I only paid like $2.52 of actual cash. So that was a really awesome feeling, and I love when you get like the excitement of couponing. It's just, anyway, it's one of my favorite things. So if I remember, I will add a little couponing story to the end of this video, so try to remember. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here on the deals. So lots of deals this week. A few things didn't go as planned, but I will go ahead and share that with you as well. So the Herbal Essence Bio Renew is spend 20, get back 5. So they are 2 for $10. I picked up 4 of them at $5 a piece. I had a 6 off of 2 load to card coupon off of the Bio, and then the I had a 4 off of 12 CVS Bio Renew that printed last week for me. So that made those $5 for all 4, or $1.25 a piece. I will also be getting $2 towards beauty, so that's cheap enough for me, and I can resell those. And these, I did this deal because I had the 4 off of 18 hair care as well, and I didn't think it would work together. So I went ahead and picked up the Suave. They were 2 for $6, get back 2. However, these did not ring up, even though they were tagged. At least the Suave Kids was tagged, and maybe I grabbed the wrong one. I don't know, but I think they were both tagged at 2 for $6. So they didn't ring up at 2 for $6, and I didn't get back my extra care buck. I'm not going to return them because you can't return things at CVS if you pay with extra care bucks, or you'll get barely anything back for them. It's just not worth it in the end. So I'm just going to take this as a loss. Sometimes that's all you got to do. So they didn't ring up at 2 for $6. So if I would have maybe picked up the, I did this because I only had one Retail Me Not insert. So I only had $1 off coupon for either the gold, the hairstyling products, the men's, or the kids. So anyway, this didn't work out. So the kids rang up, or the hairspray rang up at $3.81. The kids rang up at $4.29. I did use my 4 off of 18 hair care, but still way too much out of pocket. So that didn't actually work out how I wanted it to. All right, so let's move on to this deal. This is the Gillette. It is buy one, get one half off. Spend 15, get back 5. So the Venus rang up at $11.99. I used the $3 load to card. The men's rang up half price at $4.79. I used the $3 Gillette load to card. I also had a 3 off of any $12 shaving CVS coupon from last week. So that made that $2.78 or $1.39 each. And that's a good enough stock up price, in my opinion. Okay, so this gum, I wasn't paying attention. It's 2 for $5. I had a 2 off of any 2. It was Extra, Orbit, or... Sorry guys, that's a baby over there playing. It was another brand. Well, I wasn't thinking it wasn't on Wrigley, so my 2 off of 2 didn't come off. But I only ended up paying $2.50 a piece when I only like to pay $2 max. So that was my fault for not paying attention. Sometimes it happens. All right, so let's talk about this makeup deal here. So I did these in the same transaction. So the Revlon is spend 12, get back 4. I think it's a limit of 6. So I picked up 3 of these Kiss Balms at $4.99. My total was like, it's just about $15. I used 3 of the $2 printables. There was also a $2 load to card available. I just went with the printables for this deal. And then I had a 4 off of $12 Revlon CVS coupon that was loaded to my card. So that made that 97 cents. I'll get back $1.49 in beauty. So that right there is a moneymaker. Then I also picked up this new brand. I don't know. I've heard different people say Joa or Yoa. I have no idea. I'm not a beauty guru. I have no idea. So this brand right here. So I picked up one of these matte lipsticks and one of these eyeliners here. They also have a palette. It was called Birthday Suit. That was $9.99, but I'm not into eyeshadows that much, so I don't even wear lipstick that much, so I don't know if I'll even use these products. But I wanted to go ahead and do this deal. So this is their own little display towards the front of the store. It's kind of a small brand, I guess. I don't know if it's new or what. But anyway, it's spend 10, get back 8. So that's a great deal in itself. I'm thinking the quality is probably like a Wet n Wild product. The prices of things seem to match up with Wet n Wild prices. So the eyeliner was $3.99. The lip was $5.99. So that's close enough to the $10 to get your extra care buck to print. I had a 2 off of 12 any cosmetic. And since I was purchasing the Revlon, that got me to the $12 mark. So that made that completely free, and then I'll get 99 cents towards my beauty buck. So that worked out really good for me. All right, the Huggies deal. Now these are for my friend. My stock up price on Huggies is like $3, $3.50 because I'm a Pampers girl. Huggies are not my brand, but a friend of mine loves Huggies. So I purchased Huggies for her, and she gives me the money for them. So this was a good deal for her. Now, it's cheaper. It's a cheaper deal to get the pull-ups. But if you don't need pull-ups and you need Huggies, do the Huggies. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to buy pull-ups if you don't need them and you're not going to use them. So she needed Huggies. So it's spend 30, get back 10. They are 2 for $20. The ad says 2 for $20 or $11.29. However, the third one rang up at $11.99. So, I mean, was that a 60-cent difference? But anyway, I used 3 of the $2 printables. There was also load to card on the Huggies or the pull-ups. And so for me, and then I had a $2.50 off of any baby CVS load to card coupon. So I paid $13.49 or $4.50 a piece. And those are for my friend, so that's what she wanted. She needed them. But if you want to do the pull-ups, it's even cheaper because you can use the Ibotta rebate. It's $2 back, and you can submit that twice. So if you need pull-ups, go for the pull-ups deal, but it's still a pretty good deal on Huggies if you need the Huggies. All right, so I didn't realize the singles, Hershey singles were included. I thought it was just select Easter candies, but the singles are also included. So I picked this up from my husband's Easter basket because you actually get more candy in the singles than if you try to buy like an Easter shaped candy, and my husband could care less what shape it is. So 99 cents. I used my 74-cent instant coupon, so that was a cost of 25 cents. Now I was having trouble with my coupons. I just put up a video on how I got that to work, so go ahead and check that out. I will try to link that down below as well. So the Colgate is on sale this week for $3.50. In order to use the coupon, it's not valid on the Max Fresh, so make sure you don't pick up that kind. So at least that's what it said on my coupon. So $3.50, use your $2.50 CVS Instant Savings coupon. Use the $1 off from the Smart Source $3.10, making that completely free. Okay, this Johnson & Johnson deal, it's spend 20, get back 10. So I heard Savvy Coupon Shopper saying that something about her load to card wasn't working on this. And then I also didn't realize that that $2 printable, it says a limit of 1 or something like that. So what I did, since I did 2 transactions, I purchased these 2 in the first transaction, and then I finished the deal in the second transaction. And also, if you're ever doing one of those buy one get one 50% off sales, and you need to get specific items to bring up 50% off in order for your deal to match up, just split it in 2 transactions. Like do your first transaction, especially if it's a bigger deal. It gets things, you can get the prices to be what you want them if you do it that way. So anyway, so the purple bottle will ring up at $7.29, and the yellow one ring up at $2.89. So this is the smaller head to toe, and then these are smaller bottles of the baby bath time. So I used a $2 printable and a $1 mailer from a Walmart baby box. Now there was also 50-cent hang tags you could use if you wanted. So I did that twice. So I used a $2 and a $1 in the first transaction and $2 and a $1 in the second transaction. So I got my $10 back after the second transaction, making that $4.36 or $1.09 a piece. So that's a good deal. And this is the last deal. So the dial is spend 20, get back 7. There is also a Savings Star deal, spend 25, get back 5. I do already have some tracking. I think I purchased, I can't remember what it was. I think it was maybe some All or Snuggle. So I did have some tracking towards that. Now, I don't know, since CVS's new receipts show like you paid like 20 cents for an item that you actually, it wasn't 20 cents because you're using coupons and things. So I'm not sure yet how CVS Savings Star reads CVS's receipts. I'm hoping they don't read it like that. So I didn't want to depend on that $5 back. So that's why I only hit the $20 mark. If I check Savings Star, it usually takes like a few days for that to come up in my account. If I check that and it's almost to the 25 mark, I will put that in the comments or the description box below so that you know that it did indeed track to the full amount. So I just wanted you guys to be aware of that. I don't know how it's going to track. So I picked up 4 of the Right Guard at 2 for $7. I used a 3 off of 2 printable and a 3 off of 2 load to card. I picked up 2 of the Dial at 2 for $7. I used a $1 load to card and a $1 printable. And then I will get back $1 on Savings Star. The Dial has a separate own little dollar back. So that made those $5 or 83 cents a piece. So that is not a bad deal. And I will be, if I do get the full amount tracking, it'll be almost to the 25, and I can just pick up a super cheap Dial for like 99 cents at Giant, and that'll get me to the $25 mark, and I'll get my $5 back. So I'm hoping it tracks to the full amount. We will see. All right, guys, so I think that is everything for my haul. That is a massive CVS haul. I couldn't believe I spent $250 in the first transaction. The second I had to spend, I tore off all my extra care box. I had to spend, I think it was like $14, but I got a whole bunch of money back, and my friends paid me cash for these diapers. So it works out in the end. So I hope you guys can pick up on some of these great deals at CVS. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you a little story. So my husband and I, we went out of town. It was maybe a 40-minute drive, and we passed the shopping area, and I was like, wow, that looks awesome. And my husband's like, what? And I was like, look at that Rite Aid. And he was like, what in the world? And I was like, that Rite Aid looks awesome. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, look how big it is. Look how much stuff is probably in there for couponing. And he just looked at me and he was like, wow, only you would say that. So anyway, you go to the couponers, I'm sure you would know what I'm talking about, and you get excited when you see a nice, clean looking big store. So I do shop at an old dinky Rite Aid that's so tiny. But anyway, all right guys, have a great day.